Hello, beautiful people. I'm so glad you're here. This is day 3 of Yoga for Self-Care. And today's class is about easing overwhelm. We're going to meet a nervous system that is stressed out. And when you're stressed out, you don't feel like just immediately sitting down and chilling out. You can't, right? You have to kind of ease into it. So this is to ease overwhelm. And we will do it with breathing. We will do it with movement and specifically somatic movement. And somatic movement is moving the body with the breath. And that way we are integrating the two things together and noticing what it feels like as you breathe and move. And that kind of integration is what helps train your brain to slow down because of the brain's neuroplasticity. It has the ability to change. And over time, these practices will become second nature to you. So if this is your first time practicing this type of yoga, or the third time and you're doing the challenge, please, give it a chance and keep coming back to it and know that over time, you will really start to integrate these practices into your life and it will make you feel better. So we'll begin our practice today, not by just sitting down and expecting our bodies to immediately just relax and chill out. We're going to move and meet the nervous system where it is if it's stressed out. Okay, so let's get started. Let's shake it. Okay, are we ready? So when I said shake it, we are gonna shake it. We'll begin by hydrating the body, shaking off the stress. And if you need to use a chair, you can. You put a hand on it for balance. And we're simply going to lift and release the heels. And you could shake this arm and you could shake both arms. So we're just kind of lifting and releasing. And this hydrates the tissues in the body, the whole system, really. It's good to move. Yeah, even if it's just a little bit like this. So shaking it out. And then we're going to pause. Yeah, just pause. Notice how that feels. This is part of integrating these practices into your life. When you stop to notice after you move how it feels in the body, then the brain starts to it sticks to our neural pathways and says, oh yeah, that kind of felt good when I just kind of moved a little bit. All right, so from here we're going to do a practice called wood chopper, and it is actually a Chinese practice. It is not yoga. It's something that's practiced in Qigong, which is a gentle way of moving with the breath too. So in wood chopper, imagine you have this overwhelm and you want to chop into it. We're going to bring our hands together and interlace the fingers. Elbows are bent, and we'll have the feet a little bit wider than normal apart, toes are out, and knees slightly bent. And we're going to come up and straighten the legs and come down and go, ha, with the breath. So like we're chopping. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go, ha. Yeah. Inhale, ready to chop it away. Ha. Inhale and ha. And go one more, breathe in and go, ha, yeah. And then just come back up, let go, release the arms, bring your feet forward, do a little bit more shaking. And you can lift and release the heels again. and then just come to standing. So if you wanted to practice that wood chopper seated, you could do that. And in fact, we'll sit now and do a little more chopping. How about it? So feet are, again, just a little bit wider than normal apart, heels in, toes out, knees out, hands together, elbows bent. And we're going to inhale, maybe lift your heels. And on the exhale, go ha. So in and ha. And go one more, breathe and chop that stress. Ha. And then come back up. We're going to release the hands, bring them out and all the way down. Walk your feet back to mountain pose stance and bring your arms down by your sides with the palms out. So let's breathe in. And on the exhale, do a little bit slower. Go ha and sigh it out. Inhale and exhale, go ha. And go one more, breathe. And then just go ah. And then we'll just bring the fingertips to the shoulders, bring the elbows out a little wider, and we move the shoulders going up and down. So now we're going to just move the elbows in a circle and give the shoulders a little bit more movement. And then go the other way. So around. Yes. And then we'll release and let the arms go back down. And we're going to come back to standing again. So come on up. And if you need the chair, you can stand behind it. And here's where we're going. We're standing in this mountain pose, and we're going to bring the arms up and then just turn a little bit and bring them out and look at your back hand. We did something similar to this in the other practice. So come center and then open and come back to center and come down. All right, we'll do that again. So maybe bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, come up, turn and open, looking to the right, up and looking to the left, and then back to center and come all the way down. And then bring your hands right here at the center of the chest. We'll separate the feet a little bit wider. Bring the heels in, toes out, and bring your hands out. We're going to bend the knees and we're going to bring the elbows and the hands together. And come open, inhale, and then exhale, kind of clap your hands. So inhale and come back in and ha, clap together. In and ha, and go one more, bring it in and ha. And then we'll come back out and we're going to stretch those arms wide and then lower the hands down all the way down. Walk your feet in and shake it out again. So just shake it out. We're going to sit back down again. So just have a seat and we'll extend this left arm and the right leg. And I want you to shake it first and then move in the same direction. So you're going to move it around and then move it around. Yep. And then come down, do the other side, move it around. Let's go this way. Move it around. Yeah. And then other way. Yes. And then bring both feet down again. Now step wide. Let's go back a little bit and bring the arms out wide. And we did this something similar earlier with the stance. We're going to lift the heels. Now bring the knees in and the elbows in. And then inhale, come out. And on the exhale, drop your elbows and heels. Ah, inhale up, exhale, come in, inhale back out, and drop the heels. One more, breathe out, and ha. Yeah, and then just come back up, stretch, and bring your hands together, bring them down, and we'll walk the feet in. Let's release the hands and bring them out and move the fingers. So just move the fingers. Yes. And then we'll just rub the hands together a little bit. And then bring your hands down on the tops of your legs. And we'll move forward and back like you're pressing down into the quads, almost like you're giving yourself a little bit of a massage. So just feel into that. And then we'll come back to forward and hold on to your knees. Hold on to your knees. And we'll just round the back and pull in the navel towards the spine, tuck the chin, and then let go of your knees. Come back up, pressing all the way up, and lean forward. Just lean forward. We'll move the hands back to the knees again. Now come back, round the back, tuck the chin in, and then inhale, come back up, exhale forward. And then just move your hands to your knees again. We'll round the back, draw back, and then come back up again, and then move the chest forward. Yeah, so just go ahead and let your hands now drop down to maybe mid shin, and then press all the way up to your knees, let go, come all the way up to the top. Drop your shoulders, bring your hands together at the top of your head. And we're going to lean a little to the right. Drop that right hand, reach this left, come back up, lean a little left, and drop that left hand and come back up. And then we're just going to release, stretch out all the way down. So one of the things that I like to do is somatic movement and breathing is also singing with it. And you don't have to sing, you could just say the words or just listen. I call this breath of joy. So turn the palms out and we're going to go, when I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, now stretch out. I breathe in peace. And then out front, we'll go, when I breathe out, let it go. I breathe out love. And then we again, when I breathe in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I breathe out love. When I breathe in, I breathe in peace. And then when I breathe out, let it go. Ah, I breathe out love and let go of frustration. Yeah. Bring the hands back together. Bring them in right here at the center of the chest. Pause for a moment. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your seat in the seat. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. And then let your chin drop. And then we're just going to move the head slowly left and right to loosen some of that muscle tension. And bring your head back to center. Lift the head back to neutral. And we're going to take this left hand, bring it over to the right shoulder and support your elbow. Come down from the bottom of your ear, down the side of the neck to the shoulder, and do that a couple of times. Just trying to release a little bit of tension in the neck and shoulder. Then we're going to switch. This hand goes over to this side. You can support the elbow with the other hand and just coming down from the bottom of the ear down to the shoulder. Yep. And then release and let both hands just drop down. Notice how the shoulders are feeling. And notice how your breath is feeling, how your body's feeling. Take a breath if you can, and then just let it go. Shh. And maybe one more time if you can breathe through the nose, and then let it go. The mouth. Shh. Yeah. And then we're coming back to standing again. So come on up. And we're going to stand behind the chair. So um, stand behind the chair holding on. And we'll step back from the chair and let your feet stay flat at first. Your hands are on the top of the chair, and then start to let go of your toes off of the floor and bring your weight into your heels. So just maybe bow down a little bit and just talk to your hamstrings, talk to your calf muscles. Notice how that feels. And then bring your feet flat. Now we're going to come up, lift the heels, and then back to flat again. Go up with the toes. I try to include this in every practice because it works on toe strength, and toe strength is really important to keep your balance. And back. And then we'll come back to center, walk back up, and release and massage into your wrists a couple of times, both of them, and then release into the hands. All right. And then we're going to just stand in mountain pose and get a little bit more movement by stepping out this left foot and turning your right foot towards the chair. And we'll go into a warrior pose. So if you need the chair, you can put your hand on it. But I want you to look where your toes pointed. So your right toes are pointed towards the chair, left toes forward. And you're going to look at where your toes are pointing on that right side and bend the knee. And then bring it up. Now bring it up, your arms up too. Now bend your knee, look out like you're looking at, I don't know, you could maybe put your mind on a goal that you want to accomplish to become less stressed, less overwhelmed, less overwhelmed. Inhale up, then exhale, go, like you're a warrior. Inhale, come up, and then exhale, in and up. And last time, and then back up. And we'll bring the arms out. I want you to bring this left arm behind you, bend the right knee, and release. Then turn your head towards that right hand. So away from that elbow that's behind you. Now release that hand, come back up, come all the way up, breathe. And then now just keep both arms out, and we'll take this arm instead of behind you, come over, stretch. Draw back up and bend your elbow, and then come back over. Stretch, getting that stress out. Inhale, come back up and go one more and stretch. Now, while we're here, I want you to look down at the seat of your chair or at your right hand and notice how it feels to open up on this left side. Breathe, feel your ribs. Kind of move as you breathe and then come back up again. Come all the way down. Walk your feet in, release, and let's do warrior on the other side. So you're going to step that right foot out, left foot points towards the chair, and your left knee bends. And you can hold on to the chair if you want or let go. We'll inhale, come up. Now you're going to look at where the toes are pointed on that left foot. Inhale, come up. And exhale, you might want to go, ha, yeah. In, and then, ha. And go one more, breathe. And then, ha. Yeah, come back up. And we're going to bring the arms down, then back out and lean over towards a chair. We're going to take this arm behind you, maybe look down at that left hand, and then draw back up again, both arms out. And then we'll lean towards the chair and bring that hand down. We're going to come over, take a breath, and exhale. Inhale, feel that breath move up that right side. Exhale, and one more in. And exhale. And then just release that arm down. Step your feet in. Kind of shake it a little bit. Shake it a little bit. And then we'll come back to seated pose. So right back to seated pose. Our final pose will be eagle pose, and it's one of my favorite poses. So we're going to sit like we are in mountain and prepare for it. So lift your heels up and then bring your knees out and bring your heels inward towards each other. And we're just preparing by letting the inner legs move, just kind of in and out, because we're going to be crossing the legs over. So in and out. We've already done this a little bit in other poses. And then bring the feet back down. Put the feet about 8 to 10 inches apart, and I want you to bring this left foot across the right shin. So move it over, and this is good for, a stretch back here in your hip. If you have tight hips. And then we'll bring that foot down, rest. Notice how this leg feels just from that simple movement. And now we'll take this right foot and go across the left shin. Over, over. So just preparing for our eagle, the base of it, our legs, eagle legs. And then we'll bring that foot down. Notice how that leg feels. Now we're going to lift up this left foot and cross it over the right. You might have to scoot your right foot in a little bit. And in eagle, we do opposite leg, opposite arm in front. So this left leg is in front, so my right arm is going to be on top, or the left leg is on top, right arm is on top. And arms are crossed. Bend the elbows, put the backs of the hands together, and put your hands right here at the chest. So if you're an eagle, you have a keen gaze, and so we're going to follow the movement of our hands. As you lift your hands up, look, follow the fingers, and then come back down. Now this time, I want you to come up. Look, come back down, but let go, and you're looking through your hands to your goal. And then backs of the hands together. Now we're going to add one more thing. As you lift the hands, lift up your front leg, look between your arms, and then exhale, come back down. And one more time, backs of the hands together, look, through the woods at whatever you're looking for, and then bring that foot down. And the best part of eagle pose is to fly out of it. So we're flying out, and then bring everything back down. And now we're going to the other side. So we'll lift up this right foot, cross it over. And if you need to, you can scoot your left foot a little further over. And then, so I have the right leg in front. I'm bringing my left arm on top, and then both arms come up and hands at the chest. So I'm going to follow my hands, look up, and then look down. Let's add breath to it. Inhale, look, follow the fingers. Exhale down. Now we'll come up and lift the leg and exhale back down and go one more. Come up, lift the leg, lift the arms. Look through the look through the woods, look through the trees. Exhale, come down and then fly out of eagle and bring both feet back to the center, back to mountain pose. Lift and release your heels. We'll do a little more grounding. Yeah. And then just let your feet settle. Take a breath and let it go. And then we'll bring our fingertips right here to the center of the chest, right on the sternum. You can feel it, the bone, right in the center. And we're going to use that. That's a calming point. Just a little pressure there, not hard, just something that you would notice. And then do a little bit of massage there. Just a little bit of massage. And then we're going to tap a little bit. So tap that same area. Breathe. Just as a calming. Yeah. And then release and move your fingers. And then bring your hands on the sides of your face, just like a little warmth into your jaw. Let your jaw soften. And let the hands just calm back down and meet at the center of your chest. Maybe bring a hint of a smile to the corners of your mouth. Breathe. Yeah. And I'll end with the song that I like to use. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure, pure light that's within you guide your way on. Namaste, friends. Namaste. I hope you feel better than when we started. Yes. We'll see you tomorrow.